So you might be quite a scared person, you might not like anyone confronting you, you might not like even questioning other people, you might be fearful in a lot of situations, uncomfortable, whatever. The truth is, everybody experiences it and has definitely experienced it a lot throughout their whole life. Just different people push themselves. People have had different upbringings, and people have had different people that have come across their lives and either helped them and strengthened them or caused difficulty and confusion. The truth is that you cannot blame anyone, but the truth on top of that is that you can definitely do a lot about it if you want to. And this is what I'm saying to you, and I'm speaking to you personally. If you're watching this, I'm talking to you. If you want to make a difference, it starts by doing it that first time, getting out of your comfort zone, doing something different. You don't have to go from you didn't do anything to you work out for an hour every day. You go for a run for an hour every day, and that you eat the best of food every day, that you outwork anyone that you know every day, and that you are willing to sacrifice anything to really better yourself and help those around you. You don't have to be that. You could be someone who does nothing, relies on other people, and hopes for other people to come there for their benefit. You can be someone that eats McDonald's every day. You can be someone that really doesn't know what to do. If you are that person, you can do the first thing, and that is do something different. Change up what you've always been doing, and don't put tiny weight on it. Don't say, well, it's only this one thing, this one time. If that is your first time doing something great, reward yourself. Give credit where it's due and say, look, I stepped up today, I did something different. People often will label themselves as lazy, won't do it, too scared, don't have it. But then they do that one thing, that one time, and push themselves, and then they go, well, that's just one thing, it won't make a difference. Every one thing makes a difference. Every time you lie in, it makes a difference. Every time you do a workout, it makes a difference. Every time you choose a burger, it makes a difference. And every time that you drink the green juice, it makes a difference. Some are going to be for the better, the workouts, the green juices, and some are going to be for the worse, the lie-ins and the burgers. If you start to notice the good decisions you're making and you make more of them, then you increase that opportunity to become more, do more, and be more. There's no reason to be afraid. There is no reason to have difficulties. There is no reason to let things slow you down and scare you. They provide no purpose in this life, because anything can fucking happen. But if you push yourself, if you develop yourself, if you grow, if you do that one thing every day and it becomes more and more, you become something far more than you ever would have been. And that's where you can say that you bettered yourself, you bettered others. And that's a life of happiness, not a life of little confusion, afraidness, all this fear that you look back on and you go, well, look, I had fears of all those things. I was afraid of all that. None of it happened, but I can't really do much about it. So maybe I'll just drink alcohol or try and numb myself. No, at that point, you just got to be realistic with yourself and say, right, I'm going to step up now. But for the most part, if you're younger in life, you've got all the opportunity right now to do the stepping up that the older guys didn't do. And the older guys, they can just do the same, start to step up every day. You can take yourself from being someone who was blaming life, was upset with life, and ended up creating an amazing family, taking a family from not doing much to them all being their best. So anyone can always make a difference. And the more you choose to make a difference, the more of a difference you make. And if it's a great one, then you can reward yourself and call yourself a champion. But if you don't do it, then you'll never know. So I hope you, as the viewer, choose to do so. And don't be trying to label it as someone else. So he's talking to someone else. No, I'm talking to you, because I know any individual can make a massive difference. And you can do stuff to change it up. Like, I don't know what's going to happen as I walk through this. I don't know what goes on in here. But I just keep walking. I don't fear anything. And then you just try and adapt yourself and respond accordingly, and then most often you'll make it through the other side. And even if you do have a couple of war wounds, at least it's something to talk about with the great people out there. Go for it, don't be fearful, be strong, be courageous, and most importantly, grow, get out of your comfort zone and do the stuff the others won't do, and then you can get the other stuff that those people won't get. Go for it, step up, be great. And if you're putting someone else down, you're not being great, because that time could be spent in the bettering yourself. And if you better yourself, You won't even need to talk to people, but you will be bettering them. That's the people we call inspirational. I've seen people throughout my whole life I've looked at, they didn't need to speak to me, but I was like, whatever he's doing, I want to do. Wherever she's going, I want to go with her. Know that, learn that, be that, become that. Words do carry weight, because I've noticed what I say to myself, I become. I don't say to myself I'm scared or I can't do it. I say to myself, I got this, I run this, I'm going for it. Go for it.